Okay, well, welcome everyone, and to iAwake's WeAwake. And this is a time where we get together, and this is the some of the iAwake team that we see up here on the screens beside myself. And um, we're going to listen to Deep Delta together. It's a 40-minute track, and it takes you into uh, deep delta, brainwave. And it has been one of my go-to tracks when I really need to be here now. In other words, when I need to get present, when I need to, when I'm working through something grief or something really painful, or I need inspiration and guidance about my life or something that I need to be working on or what I need to be working on. Deep Delta has always been there for me, and it's been around for I don't know how many years now, but 3 or 4 years. It's a classic, tried and true. So we're going to use that today, and the reason we get together because we find that there's great power when we meditate together, and it's a good lesson for me to learn because generally I'm a loner. I tend to be off by myself doing my practices, and it's the powerful thing when we talk open our hearts. And I'll just suggest if you don't already have a meditation technique that you're using to use um, centering meditation or in centering prayer. It's an esoteric Christian practice that the roots of which go back to the dawn of Christianity and maybe even earlier. But the basic practice is this, and you can do it without the theology, by the way. I do. Is you center on your heart, and the your intention is that you're focusing on God, on the mystery, on divinity, on Buddha nature, whatever that is, that deepest part of ourselves, and however we name that in our encounters with it, or even if we haven't encountered it but we're searching for it, just focus on the heart. And when the thoughts rise, bring your attention back to your heart and your center, and eventually we become more and more aware of the awareness. In other words, the space that all the thoughts that I'm listening, and sometimes that stuff just stops, and there's just pure presence. So uh, the the inner world of meditation is vast and infinitely interesting, but let's just keep it for there right now, and bring our hearts together, and our intention being that we want to get to the deepest part of our beings, and that we can come together and hopefully wake up and be a help to our human family and all sentient beings in these evolutionary pressure cooker times that we find ourselves in. So this is where we find our solutions, our resolutions, our guidance, where our human family always have, and we're doing it one more time. So let's get going, and we'll get the track running now. Uh, Well, welcome um, here. That was, thank you, everyone, for being here and bringing your bodies and your hearts and your minds together in this sacred quest that we're on together to wake up to the wisdom, compassion, and skillfulness that we need collectively and individually uh, to get us through these times and to fulfill our species and our planet's potential. And I'm not exactly sure what that is, but I can sense it, and I think we all can feel it. It'll keep us going. So, um, anyway, thank you very much, and we will be here next week, God willing, and we'll continue the journey and continue the process of waking up and collectively. So have a wonderful week, and we'll see you next time. God bless.